Hello dear students, today in this session I will continue the PDE syllabus, that is now I move to the next topic, definitions of linear and nonlinear equations, linear superposition principle, etc. So we have already discussed the definitions, examples on linear and nonlinear equations. For your convenience, let me define linear PDE once again. A PDE is said to be linear if the dependent variable and its partial derivative should not multiplied together and should be first degree. That is, a of x comma y ux plus b of x comma y uy plus c of x comma y u is equal to d of x comma y. This is called as linear PDE. Otherwise, we call that partial differential equation as non-linear partial differential equations. For this example, I can give is x ux plus y uy is equal to x square plus y square. Okay, this is linear. For non-linear partial differential equation, I can define is equal to 1. This is non-linear PDE. Okay, so the next concept is linear superposition principle. Principle of linear superposition is stated as: consider two or second order linear equation like y double dash plus p of x y dash plus q of x y is equal to f of x. Here, if f of x is equal to 0, then the differential equation is called as homogeneous linear equations. Okay, if f of x is not equal to 0, then this linear equation is called as non-homogeneous linear equations. The general equation now I can rewrite as plus q of x into y is equal to 0. I will call this equation as 1. So, if y1 and y2 is solution of this equation, then I can rewrite this equation as y1 dash double dash plus p of x, y1 dash plus q of x, y1 is equal to 0, and for y2 again y2 double dash plus p of x, y2 dash plus q of x, y2 is equal to 0. Why I am writing this? Because y1 and y2 are the solutions of equation 1. If y1 and y2 are the solutions of equation 1, then I can write like this. So, according to principle of superposition, if y1 and y2 dash, if y1 and y2 are the solution of equation 1, then y is equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2 is also should be a solution of equation 1. That is the principle of superposition. So now let us verify that. The given general equation is y double dash plus p of x y dash plus q of x y is equal to 0. So y is c1 y1 plus c2 y2, isn't it? So y double dash will be c1 y1 double dash plus c2 y2 double dash plus p of x, I am retaining like that only, y dash will be c1 y1 dash plus c2 y2 dash, retain q of x as it is, y is c1 y1 plus c2 y2. Okay. So now let us simplify this. c1 y1 double dash plus c1 y1 dash into p of x plus c1 y1 into q of x plus c2 y2 double dash plus c2 y2 dash p of x plus c2 y2 q of x. In the first term, take c1 as common, y1 double dash plus p of x, y1 dash plus q of x, y1 plus, in the second term, take c2 as common, y2 double dash plus p of x, y2 dash plus q of x, y2. So since y1 and y2 are the solution of equation 1, this whole term will be 0 and this whole term will be 0, because y double dash plus p of x, y dash plus q of x, y is 0, and y1 y2 are the solution of this equation, so this will be also equal to 0. That can be rewritten as c1 of 0 plus c2 of 0, that is nothing but 0. So now I can say that y double dash plus p of x, y dash plus q of x, y is equal to 0. Therefore y is a solution of equation 1. This is nothing but the principle of superposition. So now let us consider one example and verify this principle of superposition. Okay, I will consider one example, that is y double dash plus y is equal to 0. I can solve this equation using auxiliary equation method, that is complementary function plus particular integral. In the right hand side it is 0, so there will be no particular integral. I can find out only complementary function. For this, the auxiliary equation is d square plus 1 is equal to 0. So that is m square plus 1 is equal to 0. M is equal to plus or minus I. For this, the complementary function will be c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. Since the roots are imaginary. So here, this is one solution. This is another solution. So according to principle of superposition, if cos x and sin x are the solution of equation 1, then this should be the solution. This should be also the solution of equation 1. This is our principle of superposition. So let us verify that. If I differentiate y dash is equal to minus c1 sin x plus c2 cos x. Y double dash will be minus c1 cos x minus c2 sin x. So let us substitute these two values in equation 1. If I get 0, then the principle of superposition is verified. So y double dash is minus c1 cos x minus c2 sin x plus y is c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. Minus c1 cos x and plus c1 cos x gets cancelled. Minus c2 sin x plus c2 sin x gets cancelled, that is 0. So y double dash plus y is equal to 0. From this I can conclude that if cos x and sin x are the solution of equation 1, then y is equal to c1 cos x plus c2 sin x is also the solution of equation 1.